welcome back to the second episode in our franchise zoo here in hard mode, which is definitely not going to wreck my bank. And I got a lot of responses on the last episode, so we've got a lot to work with. Starting off right away, I would like to respond to a comment that I can't find. I only got a notification that it's there, and it's a comment by Hoodie the Gamer. A lot of threes. And he's warning me that I should focus on getting animals and making money. Don't worry, we are doing that. Or actually they, I don't know if it's a dude, whatever. We are going to focus on that. I'm just also going to make a decent looking zoo. Don't worry, I'm keeping an eye on the money. I've done worse before, but yeah. And everyone else has voted for animals. So we're gonna look at all the animals that people have voted for. I need to start the video to get to the comments. Okay, so that's capuchin monkeys or lemurs, turtles, pangolins, and something arctic. Okay, so that's the list of animals people asked for. And since we are indeed in hard mode and we're not gonna have a lot of money, let's just see what we can afford. Because I'm fairly certain that most of the monkeys are gonna be a little more highly priced. Come on, filter it. Yeah, that's also an issue. I can't just randomly grab a male, can I? The problem is that with lemurs and such, people sell all the males and keep all the females. It's gonna be the same with the red ruffed lemur, right? Yeah. Okay. And how are the ring-tailed looking? The thing is, you can have both lemurs in the same habitat. Okay. Yeah, how about we're gonna get some ring-tailed lemurs, but we need a few females, so I'm just gonna adopt these guys and wait for more females to show up. Let's see about pangolins. Chinese pangolins, where are they? Chinese pangolins, there. How's that going? Okay, we can easily get 2 cheap Chinese pangolins. Now, these aren't the best animals for breeding because they don't have a lot of offspring, but they don't need a lot of space, and they're pretty easy to keep. Come on, adopt it. Thank you. So we're gonna do Chinese pangolins as our first habitat, I guess. I'm gonna leave some space here for, you know, all the stuffs. So let's just start actually planning our habitat. We are going to eventually replace the barrier with a different barrier, don't worry. I'm just starting off with this because it's relatively easy to do. Don't worry, it's not gonna be glass. Before anyone starts worrying about the fact that I'm using glass for a Chinese pangolin. For now, I'm just gonna do like a few basic habitats. As I said, we are going to rebuild all of these anyways, but that's way too big for a Chinese pangolin. There's also probably nowhere near straight, but Chinese pangolins don't actually need a lot of space. So let's see how much that is, and if it's too little, we can always just add a little bit. That's 788. Yeah, that's fine. See, they need like no space. There's some of those animals, and we're just gonna go and have our zookeepers. I'm gonna do it like this. Work. I'm gonna go and replace the barrier with wood. Make that non-climbable because pangolins can climb. And for the front, we can do some glass panels so that our visitors can actually see the animal. Like that. And we can just pop our pangolins right in there. Why do I have a zebra? Oh, it's from my other game save. Okay. I suppose we also have one zebra. Brought to you by the CC farm that I'm not using at the moment, but you know, it's technically speaking a thing. And let's just add this. And we are going to build pretty habitats once we've established the money problem. Gosh, once we've actually gotten rid of the money problem. No, it's 7 meters, right? So we're gonna need our zookeepers to quickly bring in the animals. Zookeepers? Zookeepers? Will you bring me the animals? They are supposed to be moving. Like, could have been moved 10 minutes ago. Okay, whatever. While they're being moved very cautiously, I'm going to do a little puddle of water somewhere, like here maybe. Because we do have enough space, so it's not really an issue too. There's nothing here. That's not pretty. And for those of you who have watched my previous playthroughs, my pangolins always swim, like 24/7. Habitat recognized. Are there keepers attached to this? Yes. Do I have a trade center? Yes. There they go. Come on, bring me my animals. And they're Chinese pangolins. So let's quickly go in here and find the things that we already have. Pangolin of monkey. You will unlock more enrichment items and all that later on, but for now we only have the basics and one item that I managed to research in another zoo. And we do only have basic construction pieces, so I'm not sure if we can build a decently looking habitat ourselves, but try, right? Okay, maybe make sure that it's somewhat straight. Gonna speed up the large builds. This one probably not, because it's just gonna be me placing. Right, the wall's not straight. Well, we can just do it this way. You know, it doesn't have to be anything special. It's gonna be a basic habitat. It's not exactly straight. Let's put this down once we've taken care of the roof. Do you have any pretty roofs? No. Of course not. Metal, plank, corrugated, asphalt. I don't like any of them. Let's just go with the asphalt roof for now. I could have used like dyed walls to have the same color that we've got with like on the other side, but it appears I need to move some of the walls. Do that. Fair enough. And then we're gonna use some flat roofing and just push that up as well. And we'll just grab some basic breeze block columns and like one here and one like here. Is that the right height? No, this needs to be black. I know. I said this wasn't going to be a building series. It's not. You're just... I'm just trying to build for now. It's going to be a lot less building. We have this... Nope, not... Just trying to build a somewhat realistic habitat, more or less. And they'll want different terrain paint as well. I have like some soil in here because they definitely want a lot of that, if I remember correctly. What we can do in our very, very basic looking zoo. There's some games where you have to pay for terrain paint. I always hated those. Can I just take the whole thing with the... No. Let's see. Pangolins, how are you doing? What short grass, not enough soil. Ah. No worries. That's just my stomach being hungry. Don't worry about it. There we go. We've definitely got enough space. We have to take care of plants. And we have to take care of the most important part of any zoo. Donation bins. These guys have. The one and only way to make money if you have a zoo. Donations. Yeah, no, that's ugly. Yeah, no, that's still ugly. Yeah, whatever. I don't think it's gonna get better. And then we'll need some education board. These are going to tell our customers, visitors, everything we know about pangolins, so exactly nothing. But they are also going to increase the amount of money our visitors want to spend, which is important. Please tell me the water isn't going to reach, is it? Why do I have a water plant back there? No idea. Actually. Can I grab this whole thing? And move it? Yes. Perfect. Oh. Oh. Problem solved. And it's still added too because we just moved the object that was already in a work zone. Perfect. Okay. So let's go and make sure that people get information about the Chinese pangolin here. And then we'll also want to go into the research and... Oh, come on! You don't need power to research. That's absolutely not necessary. And so I just saw some animals that I have researched in the different franchise, but I don't have a lot, so don't worry about it. We're gonna research... Ooh, what do I want first? Areas are good. Power is good. Shops are great. But I want to build in the classic theme, so for now we're gonna research that. Those of you who don't know, in franchise mode you have to research, like, everything. Most objects are locked behind research and all that, so you have to be careful with that. Some bedding to make the home look I don't think they actually care, but I like to think that it makes them happy. Okay, and next is the plants. This is definitely not going to be me going crazy. Never. Plants are my weakness. I'll stay temperate mostly because we are a temperate zoo. Like, technically speaking. The zoo is being built in a temperate habitat, so, like, temperate zone, so... as well. I always use these, they're really, really pretty. Lilies. There we go. That feeling when you tell people that you're gonna speed up the builds and then you probably won't. Oh well. I'm gonna speed up big builds. I think that these are like totally acceptable. I'm not doing that much, right? If you guys want small stuff like this sped up too, you can totally just say that in the comments or whatever. I am not angry if you say that you want speed ups of everything. Like, really. Be perfectly fine with that. Just means a little more editing, but... do that. I want to give them like some trees. I mean, oaks, the oak trees are gorgeous, but they're so large. I think that might be a little overkill. I don't like the holly trees, honestly. Like, these are my least favorite, amongst my least favorite plants in the game. So we're gonna stay away from those. How about some reeds in one of the corner? In one of... Did I just say in one of the corner? I meant in one of the corners. Brain. I have a polar tree like here. No, that's a bad... Like here. There we go. Trying to build something that looks natural is always quite a pain. I mean, it's still not going to look natural. We're all very aware of that, but I at least try. I'm going to fail, but I'm going to try. That's the point, right? Of trying. At least do it, even if it doesn't work out. Which is usually the case with my builds, because, like... Don't get me wrong, I'm decently creative, but... I always have the issue that I build something and then I want to build everything else in the same style, but then you have like 15 buildings in the same style and that gets boring real quickly. No, don't do that, friend. Don't do that. Go back. Another oak sapling somewhere? I mean, they're cute. Oh, let's have one here. Here. I'm gonna have the middle area be a little more like less planty, and we're gonna have a lot of flowers and such on the outside. The theme for this zoo, in case I haven't made it clear in the last episode, is going to be sort of like a park. But a park that also has animals in it. So it's going to be very botanical, a lot of plants, a lot of gardenscaping, all that. Because I really like that idea. And it's generally a thing here that, I don't know how it is in other areas of the world, but here we have a lot of zoos that are like that. Like, we're at the point where a lot of... Like, they're a special kind of zoo, but they are essentially zoos. And they're not called zoos, they're called animal gardens, essentially. Because that's what they are, it's like these huge gardens that also hold animals. It's really pretty, and like some of them have animals just free roaming, and others have actual enclosures. We're obviously going to go with the enclosure part, because we can't have animals free roam. The game doesn't do that. Probably for the best, because I know that some YouTubers would just have tigers all over their park. Am I one of them? Maybe. Maybe. It was something you could do really well in the old games, or like throw people into animal enclosures. Like, poof, you are now tiger food. Yeah, that was fun. I'm sorry if you can hear my stomach growling. You shouldn't, but if you can, I'm sorry. A little bit around here, and then we're done. Don't worry, I'm not gonna spend 30 minutes putting down plants. Yeah, that's okay. I think our little friends here will like it too. Stop running! Stop running! Where's the other one? Okay. Yeah, they found their little home. Got enough space, got enough plants. The visitors are actually walking. They're not walking all the way up here. Okay, that's a problem. That is something that can happen when you build stuff too far away and then people aren't actually attracted to the animals, so they won't walk all the way. Okay, but now they are. Are they? Are they not? I'm a little unsure. Let's see if turning this into like window can make a difference. Might. Yep, that seems to work. Okay. We'll have like a certain radius of how much difference they're gonna walk between two animals. And if the too big, then they just won't walk there, which can be quite a problem, obviously. Best way to make money is getting these donation boxes, and the other thing that we're gonna do, exhibits. I'm gonna have the exhibit like right next to this thing for now. What terrain modification failed? Don't fail the terrain modification. All you have to do is place this thing. No idea how you can fail that. Maybe I can't have it next to a... might be it. Doing a pre-build. There's like prettier pre-builds, but for now we're gonna go with this one. All these need is electricity and a member of staff that is assigned to take care of the animal in it. And they're a perfect way to make money early on. Go into the exhibit market, grab... I normally get like 2 boas. Because they live long. They're decently popular. And once again, you can just go grab one of your donation bins and put it next to it. And now people have even more of an incentive to walk up to these guys here. Yeah, low welfare. Worry, we're gonna fix it. So we want to make sure that the temperature is alright. Close off all windows except the front one, and we're gonna do 3D facades. Yeah, those are fine. For like species enrichment, once again we do have to research those, so that's the thing. And as you can see, we're already making money. I mean, not quite, but hey, we're not quite making money. Taxes, income, cash flow, ongoing expenses. Yeah, we have like high staff wages, obviously. Because we have vets and a mechanic. Like, we have the basic stuff, but the amount of money you need to pay for stuff is still quite high. What do you guys think about... You can stay longer to view the Chinese pangolin. I think shops do feel small. Yeah, the zoo is small. Ticket price is great. There's not a lot to do. That's true. We don't have a lot to do, sadly. But you know, we're gonna some more animals for that. So we've got our pangolins. I think what I bought was lemurs, right? Red ruffed lemurs. See if we can get a few more females. Yeah, no. I mean, we do have that many. No, not red ruffed. Wrong one. Ring-tailed. Ring-tailed. Okay, well, we can get another female. I think we need 3 to start the habitat. Easy. Yeah, no, it's actually okay. So, we can build a habitat for our ring-tailed lemurs. To add to this, you know what? We could do that like around here, because not all of this is going to be like awesome whatnot. So we can have the ring-tailed lemurs somewhere here. I like doing like rounded habitats for monkeys and then having climbing areas all around them. So that's definitely probably gonna be a thing now that we've got the lemurs, but for now we've got these guys in here and we're not making money, but we're not actively dying, so I think it's okay. And yeah, that's it for this episode. I don't have any specific things that I want you guys to tell me, but I had an idea and I want you guys to tell me if you like the idea or not. I was thinking about doing a sort of petting zoo set up. Like, we can't actually do petting zoos, but something in a similar style. With some sort of tortoise, the Dall sheep, and the llamas. Where are you? Here. So that the guests can enter the habitats. I don't know if they can enter the habitats for the Dall sheep. No, but they can enter the habitats for the Galapagos tortoise and for the llama. So we could have some, you know, like a petting zoo style kids corner maybe. No, I feel like that would look nice. And up here in front, we're gonna do the monkeys, I think. Yeah. maybe do a little kids corner over here, like this. Like so, have like a way go in with like a small sign like petting zoo, and then have 2 or 3 habitats there and corner it all off with some flowers and whatnot. I know that the game doesn't do actual petting zoos, but I like the idea. And here we can continue with more of a classic traditional zoo, and yeah. Just take look at our it's sadly dark, so I can't really see the habitat too well, I fear. But I think it's a pretty decent beginner habitat. Got everything the animals need. And how's the veterinarian is actually researching them, so just wait for the research to finish. It's gonna there. So that gave us some new toys, I believe. Yeah, would have. No new toys, just new food, I'm guessing. So for those of you who don't know, you can go in here and choose. Oh, Mike, shut up. You can choose better food quality, which doesn't make a difference for like pangolins. It's going to be a huge price difference for like tigers and such, which is why we're not getting those animals early on. But for these guys, it's okay. So yeah, that's it for today. I hope you liked the episode. I'll see you again in like a day or two, probably. Depends, but yeah. And this episode's question is petting zoo with doll sheep and llamas and tortoises. Yes or no? Bye bye!